Not the Panther or Tiger, but the Panzer IV was the tank produced by Germany in the largest number in World War II, up to 8,500 units in many versions. Notably, Panzer IV tanks also participated in combat in the Middle East until the 1960s. The Panzer IV medium tank is considered by experts to be strong and reliable. It was used from the first day to the last day of World War II. During the war, the Panzer IV always proved to be stronger than the American M4 Sherman medium tank, the Soviet T-34-76 tank, and even the British Churchill heavy tank. It was not until early 1944, when the T-34-85 was born, that the Panzer IV was completely defeated. However, due to the lack of more modern Panther tanks, the German SS Panzer divisions continued to use the Panzer IV until the end of the war. The Panzer IV medium tank was designed by Krupp, produced by Krupp, Vamag and Nibelungenwerk factories from 1936 to 1945 with a quantity of 8,500 units. The Panzer IV weighed about 25 tons, was 7.02 m long, 2.88 m wide, and 2.68 m high. The Panzer IV was quite well armored, much better than the T-34-76, with 80 mm thick front armor, 30 mm on the sides and 20 mm on the tail. The Panzer IV was equipped with a 12-cylinder Maybach HL-120 gasoline engine with a capacity of 296 horsepower for a maximum speed of about 42 km per hour on the road, 16 km per hour on the highway, and a range of 200 km. Overall, the Panzer IV's mobility was average compared to the American Sherman or British Comet tanks. In terms of firepower, the first production series of the Panzer IV medium tank was equipped with a short-barreled 75mm KWK-37L/24 gun with a low rate of fire designed primarily for armor penetration. Against armored targets, the gun used panzergranate, hardened composite armor-piercing, shells with a muzzle velocity of 430 meters per second. The KWK-37 could penetrate 43 mm at a slope of 30 degrees, at a range of up to 700 meters. By the end of 1941, the new Panzer IV series was equipped with a long-barreled 75mm KWK-40L/43 gun with a longer barrel. When firing armor-piercing shells, the muzzle velocity of the gun was increased from 430 meters per second to 990 meters per second. Initially, the gun was fitted with a magazine, muzzle brake, so the recoil was reduced by 50%. This gun fired Panzergranate 39, KWK-40L/43 shells that could penetrate up to 77 mm of steel armor at a range of 1/830 m. From then until the last Panzer IVs, no other guns were equipped with it other than the KWK-40L/43. Modifications were mainly focused on upgrading the armor to counter the powerful Soviet anti-tank guns. The photo shows an upgraded armor of the Panzer IV tank. This version was called Panzer IV OSF-H with the addition of 5mm thick side armor plates covering most of the suspension system. In addition, the vertical surfaces of the tank were covered with Zimmerit, an outer coating to protect against Allied magnetic mines. The crew of the Panzer IV tank consisted of 5 people: commander, gunner, loader, driver, radio operator/machine gunner. Based on the Panzer IV, the Germans also developed a number of other self-propelled artillery versions, notably the Jagdpanzer IV anti-tank self-propelled artillery, equipped with a 75mm L/48 anti-tank gun. Or the Sturmpanzer IV infantry support self-propelled artillery equipped with a 150mm gun barrel. The Wirbelwind self-propelled anti-aircraft artillery used the Panzer IV chassis, equipped with a 20mm or 37mm anti-aircraft gun.